Hello, welcome to your live tarot reading as I remote view into your energies and deliver the messages you need to hear now. I'm your favorite remote viewer, Natalie, spelled Natalee. I do readings for you every day and every month for every sign, tarot and astrology over on patreon.com/𝚘𝚘𝚎𝚘. If you guys need any help, guidance, intel, or confirmations, book a one-to-one live reading with me over Zoom at 𝚘𝚘𝚎𝚘𝚘.com. All of the links that you need to save and bookmark are down below. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and turning on your notifications when you want to, when you really want to. That is meaningful to me. So thank you for that. Hello, welcome. Yes, I miss being live with you guys. So here we are. Okay, my loves. So I got in your premeditation and we do have some cards. So in order to put up the thumbnail that I don't have to go back and change again, I pulled your guidance first and then I did your premeditation. So I have a lot of goodies for you. Bottom of the deck of your guidance, you have what do you need to release? And then the poppers from your thumbnail, we have a new romantic cycle begins. Don't let your past hold you back, and look at the bigger picture. So how is everyone? Let's do a quick welfare check. Everyone's still, if you're watching this anytime closely to February the 8th, we're just coming off of the full moon in Leo, and the moon is now disseminating, and it was a doozy. Okay, my loves, tuning into your premeditation time, I'm picking up, first of all, I saw customized ice. So you know how we have these ice trays that are like they're plastic molds, and you probably see them on TikTok. Who is that one person? She has like trays and drawers of like different kinds of ice. I saw this sphere, like a perfect sphere, ice sphere, and then it had like this powdery dusting around it, and then and so it's like that was sort of just like hovering and floating in the air. And then I got this impression that it goes into the drink, and then like the powder, probably powdered sugar, but that it like just like sort of disappears, and then it just acts as like a regular ice cube. So there might be like fancy ice or someone that likes fancy ice, someone's confirmation. Okay, and then I also got two different energy sources. So these are likely the people. One person, it feels like they need to dig in their heels about something. So if you're sort of vacillating, like should I, shouldn't I, and we're going to open this up even more, but it's like you need to dig in your heels about something. And then another energy in the situation is a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. And I'm really concerned about this one. It feels like the fear and the anxiety is sort of compulsive, or it's sort of, I say compulsive because it feels like a self-sabotaging type energy where none of us really want to self-sabotage, right? We don't go out of the house saying, I'm going to ruin my life today. It just happens because, we're just whatever. So it feels like that. It feels like this person is sort of, I don't know if they're doing it now or if they're about, I'm not the timing psychic. Okay. Let's be real. I've been saying this for years. What do I say all the time? I say, I'm not the timing psychic. I say that I can't sing, just like all of the important things to know. So I'm not the timing psychic. So you might have come into this reading, or they've already done it, or they might be actively really doing damage, whether this is the damage to a company, the damage to a relationship, the bond, the trust, the, something, but I can feel it. It's like, but the concerning part is it feels like they can't like stop it. They're not stopping it, or they can't stop it. So if that kind of resonates for you, this might be someone that, if you're holding out hope that they can turn this around, it's sort of bigger than them, whatever this is. Let's take a look. Just shuffled and cut your deck. Hey, everybody. Guys, I go live on Patreon every single day for all 12 zodiac signs. Not all every day, but like every day I do 2 zodiac signs. So got my gang here. Okay, let's take a look. Starting off with the 5 of Wands. conflict. And the sad part about the Five of Wands is that it's not like it's something stupid and small. This person could be sort of passive aggressive, where they're not aggressive, but they get like little digs in, or they try to tear people down, or maybe one person in particular. This feels like the best. Sorry, this feels like the best friend that doesn't like their best friend's new girlfriend. They're like, okay, don't bring Yoko Ono. You know what I'm saying? Like some kind of like, it feels a little bit like that. So you might be dealing with some, wisecracks or something, but it's doing damage. If you're the person making the wisecracks, careful, because it's doing some damage, and you don't want to pick at the bond and the trust. You'll turn around one day and it's like something can come along to really stress test that bond, and it'll totally collapse. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. Speaking of which, the Three of Cups. So this is, for some of you, it's absolutely friendships. It absolutely is some kind of, did I even tell you the other ones? I don't even know. Oh no, I did. Okay. I'm like, did I tell you the ones from the picture? Okay. Yeah, I did. Three of Cups, friendships, cliques, that kind of thing. That's difficult. I could absolutely be someone that doesn't see how they're all just like, arm in arm, linking arms and cheering and toasting to each other. They're good with each other. So there could be some like ostracization, or some kind of like elbowing out, or just someone's like, the room's full, you can't sit with us, kind of energy, or they kind of want to keep it really closed or gate kept or something like that. Oh my God, this is getting so dramatic. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So this could be someone that is really like, they're so obsessed with their work that they don't see anything else happening around them. They don't hear the noise. They don't pay attention to anything. I mean, I love this card. I like this person. This is like high standards of the work that they're doing. But I mean, even just, let me show you. Look at this. Visually. Like literally, this person is having their back to these people. And like literally, these people are not even totally not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, there's a whole thing happening here. Damn, there's like it's definitely an uneven, there's something so uneven about this. Like, 8 against 1 or something, or 10 against 1. This might be like a difficult work situation where, you're trying to get help from someone, but they're not helping you, and you're left alone. Or let's keep going. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. So we have the 5 and the Knight of Cups. This is all minor arcana, by the way. This is something you have complete 100% agency and control over. I don't know why I like it on this side. You know what? Okay, let me share a little story time here. So this was what this is. The person with like the fear and the anxiety. So I've had like a couple of Libra best friends in my life. Love you Libras, right? Sun, Moon, Risings. I remember, I think the first one that I had was 3rd grade, and I'm the type that like I like my one-to-one relationships. Like big groups freak me out. Oh my God, you guys, I totally embarrass myself at not our table read. We do table reads at the 𝚃𝚘𝚎𝚘 on Patreon, but like it's other table read that I'm a part of, you guys, just like really quick. Okay, so this is great actually for context. So what does table read? And I only read like the first 10 pages of the script, and I guess there's like an accent change, and I got cast as the Swedish person. And It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing because I was like, oh, okay, yeah, and I'm like, we're reading it, and I'm like, okay, Natalie, do your Swedish accent, and I'm thinking, I'm seeing Greta Garbo and like 𝚘𝚘. Oh, I should show you. I don't have it here. Sorry, I'm seeing Greta Garbo and 𝚘𝚘. So I'm like, okay, Greta Garbo and 𝚘𝚘, and then like halfway through, it occurs to me that she plays a Russian in that movie. Didn't even make sense. I got a chance to speak some Swedish because there was a Swedish line, and I just blew through that line and just said, and like, who knows? Oh my God, it was so. I'm glad my camera was turned off. It was embarrassing. Anyway, so this is like third. So I'm like a better like 1-to-1. Like I like to be super, which is why I love my Zoom sessions. Like I love being one-on-one with you guys because I'm just so good at that. Anyway, so in third grade, had this Libra best friend, Katrina, love you. And in typical Libra fashion, she's like, you're my best friend. I'm like, you're my best friend too. I'm a Capricorn, right? And then I see her tell like this other little girl that she's her best friend. And then like it happened again, and it like kept happening, like 5 girls. And I'm like, so I go to her, I pull her aside, I said, come here. I said, I'm your best friend, right? She goes, yeah, like a Libra. And I'm like, but you told all these other girls that they're your best friends. And she goes, yeah, they're my best friends too. And this is where I had like a whole thing. I was like, but best means like the best out of all the rest, right? Like but I'm supposed to be like the best, the best out of everybody else, and she's like, but you're all my best friends. Poor little Libra girl. She's like, but you're all my best friends. And I was like heartbroken, and I was like, okay, just like dying inside. That's what this is. So, eventually we have to like let other people have other best friends too. So, like I just told you guys, like that was like a third grade story. This is a grown adult that has this feeling coming up. Okay. So they have some kind of, they're going through some like unhealed, I don't know, like insecurity or some kind of wound or something. And it's different. Like we all have stuff that we're working through. We're all having like, stuff, but whatever's like comfortable for you to deal with this, because there's some kind of like sadness or regret or, but it has to do with like, I don't know if this is like someone making a new friend at work or where they don't. Thank you. What do you need to release? Where's the other one? And don't let your past hold you back. So it's like someone's just, whatever this is, it's like they're really being triggered by something. It's happening now, but it's like triggering some like, maybe they might not even remember the whole memory, or they might not even be totally cognizant of what it is consciously, but they know that they feel it. And this is the weird part, is that this is like literally holding them back. Like it says, don't let your past hold you back. This is holding someone back. Look at the bigger picture, full moon and Sagittarius energy. I don't know. This is a little bit, now honestly, surface level, this looks super petty. Like this looks like that people can like fix this. I don't know what already happened though. We're gonna keep going. It looks like there's already been some damage to the relationship. Okay, it's like there's already been some kind of trust that was broken. There was already, maybe there was like a bad first impression, or you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, your friend, your brother brings home some girl, and you make like a shitty first impression because you hate them like on site, and then they're gonna marry that person. You're like, oh my God, that sucks, and then it's gonna be awkward. So let's see what we can do. Let's see how we can salvage this. Get this blue hair out of your cards. What else do we need to know about this? I'm hearing the dig your heels in though. So it's the other person. There's so many movies about that too. Like comedy movies. The Devil and the Seven of Pentacles. See, the one major arcana, and it's the Devil, not what we want to see. We're going to stop here. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Oh, and the Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck. I feel better about that. I like that. Guys, so I have like a regular that we were on Wednesday nights forever and he switched the schedule. So now every Wednesday night I'm like, wow, you know, I feel like I should be somewhere, be on our Zoom, but his schedule changed. So we like, he got it. Okay. So, but I'm fine. We're good. All right. So overall, I like this person. I like this Queen of Swords. They're like very mentally strong. Whew, this person's seen a thing or two. And this person could even be like, we'll call her Yoko. Seriously, like, look at, she's like, feel like this. Look at all these little sticks are trying to hit her. And she's like holding her own. She's like, you ain't gonna get me, no way. And she's fighting. Like this is a competitive advantage, number one. So if this is business, you have the upper hand. Okay. You have the, whatever counts in your industry or in your profession, you have it. You have it. So even if people are trying to come for you, you got it. So and I don't see this person worrying about that. Now, the seven, someone has tried to slander someone's name, and I don't feel like it's the Yoko Ono person. It feels like it's the dig in your heels person, someone that should be digging in their heels. Okay, so that's another like a confirmation for you. If someone's tried to slander your reputation or your name or make you look bad or make you feel like you look bad or do some kind of weird manipulation stuff, we're gonna fix it. We can we can fix this. We can work through this. Oh man. All right. Oh man, this person's really triggered. There's something about changes, like having a loss, feeling a loss of a sense of control, like changes. Something's happening now again that feels like maybe they moved a lot and their parents never told them when they were moving, and they were just like, okay, we're moving now, we're moving tomorrow, we're moving next week, and we're gonna put you in a different school. And the kid was like, maybe they had like the army base family where they go, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they give you like a heads up or something, but it just feels like there's some kind of like, I don't know if it's like big changes or if it's fast changes, but it's, I don't know, it's happening now, and it's, like activating some like subconscious stuff for somebody. But guys, I'm telling you, this can be so fixed. It really can. It can really be fixed. Back in the day when a siren was a brunette instead of an alarm. I love that movie so much. Okay. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands. Tell us about this petty little conflict. First card. Oh, you have the double Five of Wands. Ew. And the Death and the... Oh, that's funny. Oh, the secret's out. Okay, the secret is out. Ooh. Don't mess with this, man. Don't mess with it. Don't play with fire. Speaking of playing with fire, we had that full moon over the weekend. We all get our comeuppance. All of us, okay? Sometimes I feel like I'm getting people in trouble, and I just like, ugh. So listen, whatever comes up, okay, whatever like little bit of information. I don't know if this is like your DMs or your text and messages or like don't blow things out of proportion. Don't use it to fight about it. Expect other people to try and bring this is like people someone may try to, or this like compulsive type person could be like trying to make something out of like nothing. That is gonna like backtrack on that one. Okay. Like don't die on the hill. All right, let's move on. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups, please. So dramatic. Oh, and I'm gonna find a different. We'll get a different title for this, but if I go live, I'm just gonna have the same title as I go live, and then when we really understand the full meaning of the reading, I will go back and change the title. So we're always gonna gather here now for a live remote viewing psychic tarot reading. Okay, Three of Cups. Did something come on now? Something about these friends. Is this a clique? Is it a happy friend group? Or is this a cliquey friend group? Ooh, thank you. I'm not doing reversals, but look at, it's the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, but it does feel like it kind of wants to be reversed. I usually don't do reversals, but this one feels like, I can feel it like it just like, if I try to put upright, it just like, it just feels like it feels better to be like how, I don't know if you guys have ever related to any kind of like OCD type tendencies where it just feels better to turn on the light switch a couple of times, or it just feels better this way or that way, or it just feels better to turn the jar to have the label facing you. That's kind of what it feels like with some like of this psychic stuff. It just happens to be like on point. So remember, we would do everything very results based and proof, which is telling me that someone may be trying to over leverage relationships instead of proving the hard work, or instead of providing tangible, I don't know, receipts, whatever you're doing. It's not wise strategy to do that, especially when you're starting up a conflict that's not, doesn't hold enough weight. You know what I'm saying? But there's like multiple people here. So this is like, I don't know, 3 or more people, you know? Now, if this is you at work, you are going to be up against, you know, upper management that all just like hang out together, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's that group. Let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles to see what's going to open up there. This is a very mundane reading. I'm not saying that like insultingly. I'm just saying. The Knight of Swords. Interesting. See, this is like someone's just like in their own. They're just doing their thing. Kind of boring, actually. They're just in their own little. See, look at her on her iPad. That's so cute. Oh, she's just drawing her little picture. That's sweet. So yeah, now they may be like, I don't know if they're like finishing up some kind of project or finishing up some kind of work or something with whatever they're doing, their project or their little assignment is moving quickly. I don't know, their situation. Now, the only critique I do have, if this is you in the situation, is that this person probably, like when they do pick up their head from work, they probably speak before they think. They probably definitely, oh my God. I'm just remembering some stuff I said at this table read, you guys. I just, oh my God. So, you know, it's like you can, great ideas, you know, but like, I don't know, like I'll just whip up, you know, concepts about suffering institutional trauma. Actually, that happened twice the past like 40 hours. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm like, why am I seeing that? Okay, because she was showing me that moment at the table read. Okay, so this is like someone that says stuff without a trigger warning. So like if these two instances, like in the past 40 hours where I'm talking about institutional trauma, if that were like a video that I would have like edited, I would have put like trigger warning, we're gonna talk about this, or like, sex and sexuality, or like, those taboo topics. So that's what this person could be. Ooh. Sometimes my channelings are so movie heavy, and sometimes they're just so like memory heavy of how she communicates your message through me. This kind of looks like this perfect storm of conflict. All right, let's take a look at the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. That's the loss. That's the loss. That is the. But here's the thing. It sucks. Like, it is a loss, but you've got to make the best of it. You got to make the best of it moving forward. What do they need to know about their? This one wants to stay in reverse too. I knew it already. The Strength card. Someone really wants to give up. Someone is like, I don't want to do this. This might be the person that needs to dig in their heels. It depends on what it is that you need to dig in your heels about. You'll know. You will know. You will know in your heart of hearts. Man, this is something that used to, or like at the very best, this is my Romeo card. Okay, at the very best, this was like a very like idealistic and fun and happy. Someone offered, friendship or help or appreciation or gratitude, or sent a thank you note, or something very touching and very sweet, very sentimental, honest and sincere. That's what I want you to know. It's sincerity. Someone was so sincere. Maybe this is even the beginning of the connection. Look how much damage has been done. Look at all that spilled out. And there's 2 cups left. Only you will know. Only you will know. But it does seem like, oh man, is this worth it? Like, is this gonna, honestly, it really depends if someone's gonna die on the hill. It's really what it looks like. What did I say when I was first getting into this? It's like, man, this person's like fear and anxiety. They're kind of, it's like blinding to them. Like, I don't even know if they would accept that, if someone told that to them, if they got some kind of outside feedback, I don't even think they would give that any kind of credit. I had this, thank you. So this isn't funny. I had this one reading where my client's higher self told me, you will never see her again. You will never see this person again. And she told me a lot of stuff, showed me a lot of things. And she goes, but I'm telling you, thank you so much for telling her these things. And I was telling her things about her family. I was telling her things about her dad. I was telling her and not like in a cruel or unkind way, by the way. Like that's why I love the one-on-one connections. It's like I'm compassionate and I'm gentle, and I have so much infinite love and respect for all of my people that book me, because you guys are doing the work. You guys want the information. You want the truth, So it's like, God bless you. It's like, damn, God damn, So that was a lot. That was a big one for her. So she definitely didn't get that right away. She definitely couldn't like hold all of that in her body, and sometimes, a reading could really work on you or last like months and like a very long time, depending on what you're asking, depending on what you want to know, what you're ready to know. So that one, she just needed like really, to really sink in and process. So this person, if they really do self-sabotage this, This could be someone blowing up a friendship, blowing up a work thing. Let's finish this once and for all. I'm kidding. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles and the Devil. Ooh, thank you. They're going down with the ship. The Knight of Pentacles. They're committed. Okay, I'm kidding. They're not. That's like a terrible time to joke. They're not. It's not like they're committed consciously. They haven't. This is like, okay. So the person digging your heels, dig your heels into what your heart is wanting. If you're trying to like mentally push yourself to do something, push yourself to, I don't know, maybe it's forgive someone, maybe it's whatever. If you're really trying to push yourself, but you're not feeling it, give yourself more time, because you're already trying to give yourself time to see if you're going to feel different. You're not. But give yourself more time and see and realize that you want to dig in your heels and really honor what you're feeling, because it's almost like unfair to have someone try and do something that they cannot do it, like an addicted person, or, there's chemical addictions. The body has these addictions. This person, let me show you, this person, it's just kind of too much pressure. It's too much pressure. They haven't, the language I would use is they haven't had enough time trying to reprogram their subconscious mind. They haven't had, like you guys, these are people that are like not like you guys. Like this, like you are dealing with people that are not, okay? Like you guys have had a long like record of healing. You guys have been doing the work. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing, I don't know, this is like your friend's friend, or like I don't know, you're dating someone new and it's their friends, and you're trying to like merge your life with someone and their family hates you. Like, I don't know, but you got some new crew that's like mucking up your energy field, okay? And I'm telling you, this person, they haven't had enough time to try. We're at Wednesday. What did I say? Or it's Monday for the Monday horoscope. That's like, man, it sucks for us that have been like healing and working hard to like make a mistake and realize like, God damn, I still suck. I still fucking suck. It's like not a great feeling. But the difference is that we alchemize and we do a lot of energy work and we improve because we care. We care. Oh my God. Like if anyone in my life came to me and said, Natalie, you fucking hurt me, I would be like, oh my God. And I would like rush in, leave my feelings at the door and just listen. Just listen. Don't argue their feelings. Don't litigate the notes, and listen. And then apologize, of course, sincerely, and not one of these really bogus apologies like, I'm sorry you felt that way, or like, I'm sorry you took it that way. I mean, like a real sincere, something started sincere and it's not sincere anymore. And that's why your heart's not in it. The person that needs to dig in their heels about something. I feel like it's something unrelated to this though. It feels like something that's not, like this is all petty stuff. This is all like, so this person, the grooves that they've grooved in their brain maps, okay? The brain, it's all over your energy field. It's in your brain. It's like, there's something that's still got this like grip onto them. It's like very vulnerable. They're like, like the Godfather puppet strings. I was talking movies with a friend. She's showing me this, and I have to tell you if she's showing it to me, okay? Because of all the things that I see and all the things that I feel and the way Oh my God, who was it today? Who did we do today? Today we did Taurus and Gemini weeklies. I live streamed them over on Patreon. Oh, it's Taurus. And I got this really full feeling in my stomach and I felt sick. And I knew it was Taurus's reading and it made sense and it was resonating. And then like 10 minutes in, that feeling gone away completely once I get the message out. So these things go away when I tell you what you're needing to hear. I think I've even told this story before in a different way. So this is a fun one. She's giving me this memory. I was talking to Godfather with a couple of friends of mine, and I was telling him, I said, well, you know, that's why it's like the visual, that's why they're on the strings, is because, you know, he doesn't want him to have his life controlled because of racism. They're Italian Americans. And it's corrupt, and everyone's, you know, against them. And he didn't want his family to have such like powerlessness and lack of agency. And there was no other way to get power, not legitimately, because oh my God, because they were going to be gate kept. Oh my God. Oh. Because they're going to be gate kept out of everything. He wanted him to be like Governor Corleone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is why she does this to me. This is why she does this to me. Oh my God. Someone's trying to gatekeep. Oh, someone's trying to gatekeep. What I was going to say is when I said that to my friend, he had a reaction that was clearly from his subconscious mind. And he had a very averse reaction to that. He was really upset that that was my conclusion, racism. He was very triggered by that. Oh my God. That's what this is about. Oh my God. Guys, this is just, all right. So, you know, I feel like you know what to dig in your heels about. If that's you, do it. Dig in your heels. You know what you know. Listen to your heart space, okay? Follow your heart. When you think about it, you're going to use your left and your right hemisphere. You're always going to have the one side and the other side. There will always be that duality. That's what it's supposed to do, okay? But when you ask your heart just knows. Your head thinks, your heart knows. So ask your heart knows, okay? If you're this person like off at the side, I don't know if this is Yoko. I don't know if this is Yoko. I don't know. This person, maybe this is Yoko. I don't know. But if you're this person, if you're fielding and you're like bobbing and weaving, you're going to be fine. You already know. Someone here already has great strategy. Someone here is already successfully defending themselves. Someone here is like already successfully, how do I put this? They're like a couple steps ahead of the situation already. So they're good. If you're this person, I don't know. If you're this person, like keep working, keep doing your good work. I don't know, meditate. I mean, I don't know. Okay. And then if you're this person, because I address everyone in my readings, so we never like villainize anyone. And when we do your zodiacal readings on the Patreon, I always make you the hero. So if you're a cross watcher, then it's like, okay, but you know, I always make you guys the hero. So if you're this person and you're really getting triggered and you're really upset and you're trying to like force a situation, Get help to release it. Find some help, whether that's therapy, whatever you're guided to, whatever you're not going to resent and be bitter about, okay? Because you need help to do it. You're not going to do it on your own. You're not going to do it on your own. It's too much. Or it's like you haven't, I don't know. I don't know. This is like you need to be, or you need to start a commitment to it now, you know, to whatever this is for you. But just know that it's going to take like a long, consistent effort. This is you need to start chiseling through the mountain to come out the other side. Okay. So it's going to take a long, sustained effort. Like I'm just keeping it real with you. Okay. Whatever is like really triggering you and bothering you, it's going to keep bothering you for a long time. So the best you can do is like start as soon as possible. Start and keep going. That's all you have to do. Start with your shadow work. Start, keep going. When you get overwhelmed, take a break and, you know, do whatever you got to do to take a break and then start again. Keep going. Have some self-compassion, because I'm telling you guys, all of my turning points, all of my ego deaths, it's because I can't stand being that way anymore. I can't stand it. I can't stand, you know, making this mistake. Can't stand making this mistake again and again. I can't stand, you know, hurting someone. I can't, whatever happens to be, I can't stand it anymore. But for me, for feeling that way, for feeling like these ugly feelings, like, oh, so, you know, it doesn't feel good to be the villain either, like from your personal experience, or to feel ugly feelings. You know, that's why people try to like claw in and rope people in and like all of that kind of mishigas. So if you do want to start caring, if you do want to, I'm just telling you, like, it's going to be like a long, sustained effort for you. But it's better to start anywhere, absolutely anywhere. But it just matters that you start. Okay. That's if you want, if you're feeling like you really want to. Okay. Because you're going to have moments where you might really remember what you lost. You might really remember, I don't know, the sweetness when you first fell in love, or like whatever. Like, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Okay. And then for someone, there's some new nice relationship energy starting up for you. And I honestly, this all is, I mean, needing to blow up or something first. Okay. Before that thing can like begin. So did we get everybody digging in your heels? Yes, you're confirmed. Fear and anxiety person. You're going to need to work through that, but like get really serious about it and be real like consistent. Remember, just chisel through the mountain. Okay. That's you. Yoko's good. Just kidding. Okay. All right, guys. That was epic. Goodness gracious. Thank you for doing all of the things. If you want to, it means a lot to me. It's meaningful. If it's true and from your heart, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening or your morning. I know I have some people on other hemispheres, on the other hemisphere. It is time for Betty bye for me. Take off this makeup. I love you guys. Take very good care, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, my loves, many, many, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.